A very good afternoon to Dr. Yuhanis. My name is Khai Siang, matrix number 279773. Today I'm going to present on utilize Orange in performing error-based learning. So now I will open my Orange app and then I will go to the widget and find file. So the file that I decided to use is a hard data set. So we can use the data set or we can use our own data insert in the file. So now first we will look into the data table. So in the data table we can see that we have 303 instances, no missing data, 13 features and 2 target value, which is 1 and 0. So later on we will use logistic regression on this data set. Then we will split it to 80% training data and 20% on test data by using data sampler. So here we can choose the portion that we want, a fixed portion of data, 80%. Then we start to link to our first is scatter plot. Then we link to the logistic regression and SVM. Then we will link it to prediction. Same goes for the logistic regression, SVM, to do some comparison. So as we can see in our prediction, this is our target and this is the logistic regression prediction and also the SVM prediction. So as we can see here, this is their prediction, and we can see on here, we can see that the model, logistic regression and SVM, AUC is area under curve. So we will use for the CA, which is classification accuracy. As we can see, the SVM is much higher, which is 0.915 compared to logistic regression. Later on we do on our test and score. Therefore now we do a test and score. So this is the test and score data, and then we pull another one for the test data. So the 80% data is our training data, and then we do the remaining data to our test data. Therefore, as we can see in the test and score, we will need to pull our logistic regression and our SVM to do some comparison. Then in here we can see that our test data classification accuracy is 0.915 for SVM and logistic regression is 0.858. For the test and data, we can see that for the SVM is much lower, but for the logistic regression is much higher, which is 0.860 for the test data. Therefore the training data is the data that we train the data, while the test data is we take the remaining data to test in our training algorithm data. Therefore we can see that our test data is quite high, both is also high. Therefore this is good data. So that's all for me. Thank you, doctor.